Some people never start the conversation first. Not because they're cold, not because they don't care, but because they've learned that silence hurts a little less than disappointment. You've probably seen them. That person typing, deleting, typing again, deleting everything, and then locking their phone like nothing happened. But inside, something is happening. A whole universe of emotions, doubts and memories, and fears that nobody sees. Their silence isn't empty. It's full. Full of thoughts, full of hesitation, full of unspoken feelings. These people think before every word they say. They rehearse conversations in their mind hundreds of times. They analyze every tone, every emoji, every pause, every punctuation mark. They want to talk. They really do. But something in them whispers, wait, not yet. What if you bother them? What if they don't want to talk right now? What if you say something weird? What if they don't reply? And with every what if, their courage dissolves a little more. They weren't always like this. Once upon a time, they were loud, expressive, open-hearted. They used to talk first. They used to check on people. They used to message paragraphs without fear, until life taught them one hard lesson after another. They were ignored when they needed someone most. They were left unseen. They were made to feel like their emotions were too much. They were told they were annoying, clingy, or dramatic. So they learned silence, not as a choice but as protection. People think they're uninterested, but that's not true. These are the people who notice everything. They're the quiet observers, the ones who pick up on the slightest change in your voice, the ones who know when you're pretending to be happy, the ones who sense your stress before you say a word. They read between the lines. They feel the emotion that hides behind your "I'm fine," but they won't ask. They won't push. They won't disturb you. They'll care from a distance, silently, gently. If you really want to understand them, you have to look deeper. Because people who don't start conversations first feel everything differently. Their brain processes emotions slowly, deeply, intensely. They don't just hear words, they feel them. They don't just remember moments, they store them like photographs. They don't fall in love fast. They fall in love with consistency, with presence, with softness. They fall for people who make them feel safe. People who check on them without being asked. People who say, text me anytime. People who notice when they go quiet. People who reassure them in small, simple ways. A good morning. A drive safe. A you don't bother me. These tiny things heal the parts of them life has bruised. They don't ask for much. They don't need grand gestures or loud affection. They just need effort. Not huge effort, just honest effort. The kind that says, I choose you too, because you know what hurts them the most? Short replies, cold energy. Delayed texts that say, I'm here, but I don't really want to be. Short answers feel like rejection to them. A simple K can ruin their whole emotional rhythm. Not because they're weak, but because they feel deeply. These people type long messages and delete them because they're scared of being too much. They disappear when they feel unwanted. They detach quietly when their effort isn't returned. They don't argue. They don't fight. They just slowly close the door without making a sound. In relationships, they love differently. They love silently but intensely. Their loyalty is rare. Their attachment is deep. Their heart is soft, even if their behavior seems cold. And once they care about someone, it lasts, even if they don't show it, even if they stop texting, even if they walk away, their heart remembers. But the moment they decide, I'm done trying, they're gone. Not with anger, not with drama, just gone. Softly, peacefully, like they were never there. And this is what makes them so misunderstood. People think their silence means they don't care. In reality, it means they cared too deeply for too long, and no one noticed. To love someone like this, you don't need to do much. Just be present. Text them first sometimes. Tell them when you enjoy talking to them. Be patient with their quietness. Don't make them feel like a burden. Notice their little efforts. Understand their pauses. Give them the emotional safety they've never had. When they finally open up to you, value it, because they do not open up easily. Their heart is cautious. Their trust is fragile. Their emotions are layered like pages of an unread book. Once you make them feel safe, they'll love you in a way that's rare, genuine, and irreplaceable. Their silence doesn't mean they're okay. It means they're tired. Tired of being the one who always cared more. Tired of expecting replies that never came. Tired of being ignored. Tired of being the emotional caretaker without receiving anything back. But here's the secret no one knows. People who never start the conversation first are the ones who love the deepest, care the quietest, and feel the strongest. They're not avoiding you. They're avoiding rejection. They're not distant. They're scared. They're not emotionless. They're overflowing with emotions they don't know how to express. Their silence isn't disinterest. It's vulnerability. It's fear. It's the loudest part of their heart, just spoken without words. So the next time someone doesn't text you first, don't assume you don't matter. Maybe you matter so much that they're scared of losing you before they even begin. And maybe, just maybe, you were meant to be the one who finally breaks their silence.